All right, you ugly scallywags, I'm back. So I'm gonna have to scrap the series for GO2 maxing the miles because, well, I gotta restart everything. So we're actually gonna do a new series, and it's gonna be the Togi Fitness Challenge thing, starting on day 16. All my other stuff is on TikTok, so you can take a look at that. But my long form version of it, I'm gonna put on here, and then do summary versions of what happened for that day on TikTok. So that's how we're gonna do that. I'm here with a anime hero. Quick feature from the boy. Uh, we're gonna be working on upper body. We're gonna start with back, go to chest, and then we're gonna superset stuff like biceps and shoulders into the workout. Uh, I'll get started on my next warm-up set, and I'll kind of explain more things of what the Togi Challenge entails for me and how running's been going since our last endeavor. So I'm gonna do my second warm-up. Catch you guys in a hot sec. Since we last spoke about the running, I've been having issues with kind of re-injuring myself, and something that I'm doing to kind of keep myself from pushing myself too hard is doing this one running type of program that I saw called maximum aerobic function. So basically, what that means is there's a formula that they have where you take 180 beats per minute minus your age. You adjust for whether you're just getting uh, how fit you are, if you're injured, if you're unhealthy, if you're sick, and depending on those factors, there's a maximum heart rate that you want to have for each minute. So for me, since I'm 33, we'll do 180 minus 33. I think that put me at whatever the math is, and then I ended up adding just getting back from injury and not being as fit. So that ended up putting me at about like 130 beats per minute. It's been over about maybe 3 months now, so I can increase that. But to be safe, I kind of gave myself a leeway of plus or minus 5 beats per minute. So on my lower end, I'm at 130 beats per minute. I'd probably want to do like an average 135 when I'm running. But if I'm really pushing it, feeling good, I won't go more than 141. So I kind of stick between those that 10 beats per minute range from 130 to 140 to be safe. And basically, this is going to be my new style of training, at least until maybe my birthday or maybe later on this month. It really depends. If I'm going to do any type of workouts, it'll be very, very low stuff like hill sprints and fartleks. So I just kind of have to figure out what's going to be the best way to approach this. So I'm really happy with how things been going. Knee's been doing well, but I think it's time to kind of add some workouts. And if I'm going to add workouts, it'll probably be only once a week, but we'll go from there. Now I'm going to have to go back and do my stuff. So some other updates that I have is that, let's see, uh, I'm starting something called UGC, and I had so far 3 brand deals so far. One for a pet portrait thing, which I'll put a picture here. One for a uh, like a workout app here, and then the other one for a weight vest right here. So the last two I'm working on right now, so I'll probably start filming on Sunday with that stuff. So that's pretty cool. That's about, let's see, 8, 16, maybe $300 worth of stuff. Not bad. It's on the low end, but you gotta start somewhere. Also, I'm working with a supplement company called Intellect. Um, I can get commissions from them, so that's really cool. If you ever see some of the products on the video, that's why. Um, they're great. They taste awesome, and I would recommend it to anyone to try them out personally. Even though I haven't really made money off of them, but I do support the guy's mission, what he wants to kind of get when it comes to pre-workouts. So I'm all about it. So um, another thing is uh, running wise, huh? Once I started retraining again, I literally went from like running 5 minutes for the first week, like almost 5 out of the 7 days, and try to increase slowly and surely until the knee wasn't hurting. Apparently, there was some type of nerve that was kind of rubbing together on my knee. I don't know if it was true or not. I'll put up what it was from the appointment, but now it's feeling good. But sometimes if I push a little too hard, I can feel something, so I kind of have to be careful. So that's why I'm kind of hesitant to start anything hard training wise. That's why I'm thinking of like fartleks, like 1 minute on, 1 minute off, 30 seconds on, 1 minute off type of stuff, and hills. I'm just very weary about it, but maybe this upcoming week I'll do like a short fartlek with the 30 seconds on, 1 minute off at the track. That could work out, and then maybe do very slow hills, like just do a loop multiple times. Maybe go over to my old uh, my old spot when I was at Aquinas and do that area. We'll see. But that's what's been going on so far, update wise. All right, back at it. All right, so I was talking with the boys. We have it's the Hispanic 5K here in Grand Rapids, and I was thinking maybe if I do some of the training like the fartleks and hill workouts, I might use that race as I guess as a time trial to see where my body's at and see how the AMF training's going. Stay tuned. I think that might be the move, but you never know. I gotta listen to my body. I gotta see how much the price is, what time is gonna be, and all that good stuff. I remember that's actually where I have my 5K PR of 15:32. So I'll probably run the slowest and fastest time at the same time. So that's what I'm thinking. But we'll see. We shall see. All right, I'm going to be doing this again, but for the long form version over on YouTube. If you want to kind of see the more in-depth one, it'll be on TikTok, Alvarado on the Run, same handle. Run went good, did 4 miles, average 9:07 pace. Average heart rate was around 129 for the whole thing, which was really good, which means I can push a little bit more, but I kind of want to stay in that range, the 130, 135, just for now. I am going to start adding some workouts in the next couple of weeks. I do want to try to do the Hispanic 5K coming up here in, I think, early August, but we'll have to see. Or maybe I'll try to do a race later in August, just so I give myself just a little bit more training, maybe like 3 more weeks of training. But all in all, we'll see. I gotta listen to the body and make sure that I know how to train with this new part of my life, new body, new ways of working out. Lift session went nice. I wish I could have went longer, but it is what it is. I still have the rest of rest of my life to really enjoy the lifts. It's just one of those ones where I got it done. And then for the Togi challenge, I'll be putting the rest of from today, day 17, onward all the way to 60. I'll have summaries on TikTok for something that's between 30 seconds to a minute on there, and here I'll have way longer form ones where I just yap talk about stuff more intricate. Other things I do want to add as well is, maybe some advice for running, specifically more for beginner runners. I am not super qualified in a sense of certificates for saying anything more than for beginners, but I have been running since I was a freshman in high school, which was in 2008, all the way till now in 2026. So I do have a lot of experience in running, but just not when it comes to coaching. One thing that I have learned throughout my career, and especially now becoming more of a normie runner and trying to get back into it, is I've definitely learned some new things of how to train, especially if it's your first time. So we'll kind of deep dive into that later. But all in all, day 17 went solid. Uh, the goal is to try to win. That's that's what it is. 100K would be great. There's going to be people that are going to do awesome, but I got to do better. So that concludes today, and I'll see y'all tomorrow. We're going to be doing legs. Got the long run. We're going between 50 to 55 minutes, so we're going to start cranking it up. Yeah, buddy. Till the next one.